So guys, this is round 2. We're starting a bit early. I feel so dumb. Trace, my good friend here, went over his whole army list and I forgot to record. So I'll let him quickly recap his very beautiful and striking demon army. So Trace, take it away.
Absolutely. We have 3 units of Fleshhounds here, 2 of which will have Vanguard when I put them down for deployment. We have 2 units of Blood Crushers. One is a unit of 4, one is a unit of 3 with the Herald and the Skull Banner. He's also a Demonic Locust, the Herald is. And then I have 2 units of Flamers, 1 Exalted Flamer in each unit, the guys with they're waving at you. And then 2 units of Furies. There's a unit of 5 and a unit of 6. They're all Mark of Khorne. A level 4 Demon Prince of Tzeentch with the Twin Heads upgrade. So he gets 5 spells, plus 5 to cast, all that fun stuff. And then my general will be the Bloodthirster of Khorne. He's essentially naked with a blood flail. So he basically has an Overblade. It's essentially the same thing.
So it's a beautiful army. It's exactly 2,500 points.
Exactly.
And then here's the table we're playing on today. I'm not sure the mission, but after deployment, I'll talk about it. So guys,
I love the Bloodthirster models, but they're so
yeah. So we just finished deploying a bit. I got my Cold One Knights here, my 2 Medusas. In the center, my Cauldron with the Corsairs and Witch Elves. My Pegasus in the back. My Charybdis and other Medusa. And Trace, I'll let him go over what he got on his side.
We got a unit of 5 Furies, or 6 Furies, I can't count. A unit of Vanguarding Fleshhounds, Vanguarding Fleshhounds, 5 Furies, 3 Flamers with the, what you call it? Pyrocaster or whatever?
Exalted, yeah.
Exalted Flamer. A unit of 4 Blood Crushers without the Herald. This is the unit with the Herald and the Skull Banner. And then a unit of 5 Fleshhounds, another unit of 3 Flamers, and then Demon Prince of Tzeentch, Bloodthirster, who's actually raised.
Yeah. Again, guys, I want you to appreciate how unique the color scheme is. It's like an inverted shadow army, and I think very lovely, especially the Bloodthirster. This mission is just basically kill each other, and then at the end of the game, have a unit strength of 10 or more holding the table quarters. So let's roll to see who's going first live, and then let's see.
Roll to 1.
We got a 6. I go first.
So give me a time to think about what I'm gonna do.
You guys, you hear that? This is a competitive player. Be careful of Trace, okay? You see this army, be careful. Okay, so turn 1 went to Dark Elves. Felt pretty good. I got Steed off on the Witch Elves and I threw them up aggressively. Because of movement, my go-kart can then also follow in suit, so I marched up 24. I got the Blessing of Cain off, so they both have a 5-up ward save. The Charybdis marched up, so I can be out of the charge of the Bloodthirster, but defend my flank. My Charybdis, or my cat, moved up to I-beam something. My Corsairs moved, so I can shoot during the shooting. Peg moved up. From the Focus Familiar, I got off a Column of Crystal, and I miraged the Blood Crushers. Then the other 2 Gorgons moved up to maybe I-beam some Furies. Then my Cold One Knight decided to maybe take the charge. I've played a lot of Chaos Demons, so I know what they can do. I'd rather get the charge than move up too far and then get dogged up by more stuff. So this is what the table looks like just for my army. A bit scattered, but hopefully I can come back in the center. So we'll be back after shooting. So for shooting, for my turn, my Genie threw out his another Focus Familiar, so I only have 2 left on him. We got Mind Razor off, Trace rolled a bit too high. I got the big buff, and I managed to kill 4 of them. Then my other wizard here threw a familiar, got a nice summoning off, but only killed 1.5 flamers, which means there's still a problem. I should note both my wizards used their Blessing of Cain, so no more rerolls, but this first turn felt very important. So this is what it looks like at the end of Dark Elves turn 1. I think it took me 10 minutes. So on to your turn. Guys, so Demons turn 1 finished. I'll let Trace go over what he did, maybe from here going down.
Sure. Move these Furies over here because they are now scared because we got shot real bad. These Furies here with the 1 wound, they're gonna try and shoot real bad over here after they moved after the movement phase. Failed charge from Impetuous, so I just kind of repositioned and got them in better spots. Marched the Demon Prince up behind them to provide some support. Charge the Chariot, charge the Witch Elves, They can't do anything because Young Duke's Pain. These position themselves for a counter charge because I don't think that this combat's going to last very long. And then Bloodthirster positioned himself to do some flank charges or potentially charge the Charybdis next turn. Flamers moved up to do some shooting and then charge the unit of 5 Furies into the Medusa.
Yeah, so actually a few combats happening. I should note he got a great Battle Lust buff on them, and I am debuffed with the Word of Pain. We got Trace's crazy shooting, so a lot of flamer shots and the summoning. So I'll come back when you see what happens to my army. So Trace,
I moved myself up.
You heard that? Miscast, lost a dude and a wound. Charybdis took a wound from the shooting. And then the Cold One Knights took a big beating from the summoning. I did make a lot of 3-up saves, and I did lose one at the end. We have combat here, and I'll come back after all the dice have been rolled. So guys, we finished. This is Demon's turn 2.
It was my turn 1.
Oh, turn 1. Oh, it's been so fast, guys. So
It popped up so fast. All I had to do was Impetuous and charge it.
you're right.
This is my first turn.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little bit delirious. So it is turn 1 Demons. I'll let Trace go over what he did here, making his way over.
So lots of bad happened. So we had this one thing that went well, and I actually pushed his Medusa back. We moved up the Bloodthirster over here on the left side to get some flank charges potentially. The Fleshhounds crumbled to magical attacks and poison here. The Fleshhounds crumbled to magical attacks here. And then the the Chariot overran into my Blood Crushers. These guys are now sitting with their things in the wind, and then the Demon Prince is just kind of chilling. Took 1 wound off over here from shooting, positioned over here to try and get some flanks and be a nuisance over on this side.
Yeah, so that was turn 1 is complete for the first round. Here's what the table looks like. Trace is panicking, but I'm panicking because that Bloodthirster is making his way down here, and my little Muppet squid can't do anything against it. So, Dark Elves and Araby turn 2. So Dark Elves turn 2 movement completed and shooting. What happened was I got Steed of Shadows off on the Corsairs, so I moved up. They sought a summoning on the dogs and killed 1. They declared a charge and unfortunately failed. The Pegasus moved up, and I used my last familiar to get the Column of Crystal. I miscast, but I rolled a 10. He couldn't dispel it, and it's over there now. My Witch Elves made the charge to support the other hag. My favorite Charybdis is challenging the Bloodthirster, and we have a combat here. The 2 other Medusas shot their eye cannons and missed. So we have combat, and then it'll be Demon's turn. Doves. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in disbelief. Trace is saying it's still my turn too. To me, I feel like the game's been on forever. But what happened, I guess, was the combat. The 2 combined might of the Elves barely killed the Juggernauts of Khorne and the BSB. We're still on the board. We overran a lot. And that should be the only combat we had. Just for a recap, this is what the table looks like. He's not Mirage, so he's a big menace. And he has his prince ready to do some stuff. So we had Demon's turn dose. Okay.
It's fun. We're having fun.
We finished Demon's turn 2. It seems like a lot of people are actually done, but our game is a lot of combat. Yeah, so I'll let Trace go over. Oh, is it my turn? Or it was your turn? Yeah, so Demon's turn 2 recap. I'll let him go over what happened.
Fleshhounds charged in, did a significant amount of damage, but we got some magic weapons back, as the Dark Elves do. The Demon Prince tried to do a stream of corruption, but failed. And then proceeded to kill a couple models here. Won that combat, fell back in good order. The Bloodthirster completely smashed the Charybdis.
Yeah.
Sent him back to his place where he needed to be. And then the Blood Crushers were in the same combat, but they just tested to reform and have kind of put themselves in a more advantageous position.
Yep.
The Flamers here killed the other Medusa. I think that's about it.
Yep.
These Flamers are scared for their lives because now they have Cold One Knights pointed at them. But it's been fun.
We got a dangerous lake though. I could roll a lot of ones.
Trying to keep these out of the game. Stay out of the game.
So we shall be back with Araby turn 3. So turn 3, we just started Demon's turn 3, but What happened was the prince fought a challenge with the wizard. I did 2 wounds, he did 1 wound. I won pushback. These guys failed a charge.
No,
yeah. Oh, they were stupid. Yeah. So they just stumbled. And then these guys, just for form, just have better angles for whatever's coming this way. These guys shot, did nothing, and then we did a wound from Mind Razor from the peg, and then we have this death ball up here. So we are on Chase's Demon's turn 3, and I'll let him continue. Sorry about that, guys. So we ended Demon's turn 3.
Yes.
I'll let him explain because it's pretty cool, so go for it.
So the Bloodthirster came crashing into the flank, and then Yondu decided to go to dirty tactics of failing and going to Linehammer.
Hey, it's not cheating.
It's okay. It's okay. The Sorcerer and the Demon Prince had an epic battle duking it out in their challenge, neither of which really nothing happened there. But the Demon Prince did restrain and not pursue, so he could potentially come after this Sorceress here and the Pegasus. And then this unit moved over here. I was called a coward, but it was really just thinking ahead of turn because I figured this was what was going to happen.
No, he didn't expect the line hammer.
I just figured this unit was still going to be here. This unit shot a summoning, caused 1 wound, I believe.
Oh no, I think you killed the.
Killed.
Oh, you did wounds here, 6 of them. He killed 6 of them. Yep. And then here, I think they whiffed with the. So I dispelled the summoning, and then his shots whiffed.
Yep.
So we'll be back with Demons turn 4. Jesus Christ, sorry guys, it's Mike. Jesus Christ. So Dark Elves or Araby turn 4. Long story short, the 2 Pumas are getting closer to these guys. We managed to kill the Flamers, but I moved them. I think poor decision there. I don't know what to do with them anymore. The Blood Crushers are just making their way somewhere. This combat, I threw a challenge out. I just keep falling back in good order. I realized my line hammer theory didn't work. I need the rank bonus, so the next one up will be the Assassin to die. The Prince is stupid, which is good, hopefully. And then the Cold One Knights are preparing for Justice. So that is the whole table. How are you feeling, Trace?
Feeling good.
Feeling good? So
Great.
I can't stop this guy anymore. So a Demon's turn 4.
Yep.
We wrapped up Demon's turn 4.
Yep.
I will give the honors to Trace to explain what happened.
Poof. Came in, did a challenge against the champion, and then lost combat by what? 1? Rolled a 12. And poofed out of existence.
Yeah, so he
He's
died.
got Infernal Favor 1, I think.
He rolled a 12. If you had rolled an 11, you would have lived. He rolled double 6s and he blew up. So, but the Bloodthirster killed my assassin, and yeah, we keep falling back in good order. But I think if he kills I have 1 more hero, and then that's where the train stops. But we're at Dark Elves turn 5. Yep. So guys, game ended.
It was a good game.
Trace got 1478 from me. I got 2064, so it was a win for Dark Elves. Very hard game. The beginning looked like I was in a commanding position, but I already knew once my 2 death balls got out of range of my sorcerer, I'd have to play a lot more cagey. I think Trace picked them up pretty fast because he started coming all around. Really, really fun game. I think you can tell by all the laughter and the recording. I'll let Trace say a couple of words because I know the beginning was a bit rough, but he really tuned up and he cleaned up a lot more.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Managed to try and come back around this flank and try and gain some points back after the coring that happened in the first turn. But overall, had a blast. Don't underestimate infantry; they're faster than you think. But yeah, I had a really good time.
Thank you so much, Trace, man. Great game, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.